Heidi ho, hello everybody. I'm starting a new segment on my blog to permanently replace Burn Notice Debriefing Friday, since our favorite Miami super spy long ago went dark for good. Want to take a wild guess what the new kid on the block is going to be called? Donnie Jordan Knight? But hell no! Did somebody forget that I'm not a tween girl from the 90s? Yeah, I know. But pretend it was you anyway. It'll save that bit from its lack of ahiness. That's what I get for writing these things at 2 in the morning. The new kid on the blog. Duh. Vikings. I've been watching it from the very beginning of Gabriel Byrne's epic moustache. So why not talk about it to myself? And you. And internet land. And, my inner tween girl. Oh look, hello kitty! Moving on. For those of you still out there who haven't seen this epic wonder of History Channel, you need to get off your tookies and get on the longboat already. Longboat not intended as an innuendo euphemism. Unless... Right. I've been waiting to ensure that Vikings would not just become just a one-hit wonder before dedicating a whole segment of posting space of nothingness that no one reads anyway, and now has passed through the fire of flop that can be a second season. Way to word that awkwardly, Jimbo. No cookies for you! Why is Vikings one of the few shows I actually still watch? Didn't I just say it? Godfather with beards! It has political intrigues. It has a charismatic lead, who is mostly believable as a cunning mastermind of awesome. Season 2's finale plot hole notwithstanding, it has gross blind prophet toad licking. It has, for once, believably strong female characters in a historical setting who aren't just there as blatant hip-hop shout-outs to modern feminists. In a culture that actually allowed, again, strong female characters. Dark Age Scandinavia, sea fjords and the majestic mooses. Strong good-looking women, while in a show that is unapologetically testosterone. Dude, can you say thank you? Sure, it's a little too dark and pleathery as far as costumes at times, and why do none of the Vikings wear armor? But all that aside, it's a good show. What am I looking forward to in this Trey foray? More Linus Roach, of course, aka the Saxon King Genius, a counterbalance to Ragnar's Vito Corleone genius. Obviously, also based on these preview trailers, there will be more tension between the old man and Bjorn Ironside. I'm also curious to see if we will get to see some of the skipping ahead of Father Time's playlist, like we did in Season 2. Will we get to witness a fully grown into manhood, snake in the eye, maybe even a glimpse at a fully grown Ivar the Boneless? Jeez, these Norse names sound very porn star or frat boy pranktacular, don't they? I would wager we will, for if you've read anything about the saga of Ragnar Lothbrok, you know he is a kind of reality show relationship with his boys, de-measuring contests constantly in this family of manliness. No doubt the Legend of Zelda Warrior Princess, Largatha, will play a prominent role as well, as her toad-licking oracle teaser in this preview suggests. Come on now, don't try and tell me you've never mistook Catherine Winnick for an elf. A rather attractive elf, but an elf nonetheless. Just look at them ears, mate. And then there's that certain dirty filthy slut, the Saxon princess nymphomaniac. Based on these teasers, apparently the Ragnar Pimp Chronicles continues. Anyway, to round the bases into home for this week, I'm going to just go ahead and make a kind, sorta, maybe perhaps a prediction here, judging just by one little clip in the preview trailer. Psst, hint. Black and white Ragnar Christ on the ground. Look for it. Look for it. See? I think Mr. Lothbrok may well bite it in this season. Heard it here first. Unless someone leaked it already, or you're a time traveler. And if you are a time traveler, why are you wearing pants? Cameron taught us in his beautifully noble movies that all T-space continuum jumps must be done bare with your man danglies a-swinging, or woman danglies. Still say they should have approached Eva Green about being the Terminatrix in T3. Why? One word. Beeps. It was originally planned by the Vikings team in the pre-production phase to make the series a saga, just like the real historical ones, from history. Ragnar was intended in the early stages to die off in Season 1, That's no joke. So it could still happen. I mean, he's already lived out 2 seasons past his original expiration date. Then again, that little hueless hint may after all just be a red herring. Stronger burly Vikingerman likes the pickled herring. Yeah, damn, that was so racist. Mouth, shut up, you clumsy oaf. In short, I'm looking forward to the new season, as are you, Miss Pugh. Otherwise you wouldn't be here. Now would you? Unless you're here to be interviewed for that position I placed a handsome advertisement for in a very trustworthy online publication. Did you remember to bring all your visual aids with you, like the ones I requested in the fine print? How about the brown paper sack? That unopened 1-gallon tub of Land O'Lakes butter? How about the Florentine flogger? Second thought. Too much info. Summary statement. Vikings be gonna good for season 3. That's one prediction I think we all can agree on. Except grammatically. For this first ever edition of Vikings Thursday. As always, this is your JD. Over and out.